I'm here at Makwanpur Gadi. Gadi translates to fort and Makwanpur is my district. So this is a historical place which served as a fort in the 1900 or 1800, I suppose, to protect the district where I am from. Fun fact, I have never been here. Five months ago, in May of 2021, this year, I lodged an application for a study permit for Canada. And ever since, I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting for result to come. Found the cover. This is one of my favorite focal length, 135 prime lens adapted for full frame Sony. Story time. But I cannot tell it over here in the room. So we are going outside. I don't know where, but we are going somewhere. I have narrowed down 2 locations and it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We might be able to cover both of those locations. We'll see. My course started a couple months back and I've been taking online classes and managing my studies and managing my work, and they've been going good, going great so far. Nothing to really worry. Well, okay, this is the first place and the view isn't really great today. So let's try to put 135 mm and see what we can get from that. The shots with 135 didn't turn out to be as good as I thought they would be over here. I couldn't quite capture the light. So I'm moving on to the next location. Most people get their results between 2 to 4 months, some people on 6 months, and sometimes it can extend to 8 months or even a year. You see, a couple months have passed by, in fact 5 months have gone by, and as much as I want to be Marcus Aurelius, I cannot, right, because I do have some of these fear, and honestly now I'm a bit worried about the visa situation. I think that is where the Gadi is. This doesn't look like a Gadi. This place has quite a silence that I love. I just hope there aren't many people here. The point that I'm trying to make is not about the visa situation in particular. It's more about having a control in life. It's more about not waiting for things to happen, because you see, I assume that I will be getting visa anytime soon. So I sort of packed my bags from my apartment in Kathmandu. I came back to live with my parents because they wanted to live with me before I go out. So I came to my hometown to live with them, and it was going good for a couple of months, but now I'm still clueless how long would this go on, and I'm not doing a lot of things because I'm waiting for that particular thing, the visa thing, to happen, right? The other way turned out to be exit, so I'm going back to that gate that I shot earlier so that I could enter inside the fort and see what's there, how they protected this place, how they protected my district. This is a fortified wall. There's a pet where you could put crocodiles and whatnot. Hopefully they did that. Let's go in. I'm sort of excited, to be honest. Yeah. And lately I've been feeling creatively unsatisfied, so to speak, because I'm not making anything. I tried pushing myself to go outside and take some pictures because I get to work with the camera. That is one of those things that I find creatively satisfying. The process of going out and taking picture and keeping it is enough for me. And sometimes this thing that I was waiting for to happen would not really happen, and I would be sort of frustrated, not in a way that would affect my work or studies, but in a way that clearly affected my creative well-being. So I thought, enough is enough. Let's not succumb to this fear or to this waiting for something to happen in life, and let's just go on with it. And I think that led me to this idea that, well, I cannot go to Toronto because, well, they control the gates over there. But right now in my country, in my place, they don't. Pardon me for cursing, but I can go anywhere I want in my country, right, in my place. And there are plenty of places that I haven't really visited. So I thought this would be a kind of a symbolic solution for me. Although on the outside it doesn't look anything, but on the inside, for me, I find it satisfying. I can have that sense of control in my life. Sooner or later, I would definitely get a response, whether it may be positive or negative, and I can move on from there on. But for the time being, instead of living in a limbo, I can just go out and live my life. And it's not only me or my application that is kept on halt. I've discovered many people online who are having a similar problem with their application, and a lot of them seem to be young people who have just completed their high school or bachelor's and are waiting for the response. And I can imagine if you don't have anything really to do other than to wait, it might be very frustrating. If you don't have a job, or if you are waiting for this thing to happen in your life and months have gone by, don't put your life onto that one thing or make your life revolve around that one thing. Try to go out and explore your hobbies and do things that wouldn't just simply rely on getting that visa, or just go out and do what you like, live your life basically. And for me, going out, taking pictures, making these YouTube videos every once in a while is what gets me going. I like it. I like telling stories, and on the outside it might look like I was feeling low. I came outside and I felt good instantly, but it's not 1 or 2 step process. I've been going on these photo walks alone around my home, around my city, and I'm just taking pictures, having fun really. That sort of helps me cope really with this delay that is happening with my application. Because when I'm in work, I focus on work. When I'm studying, I focus on my studies, and those things really matter because of the cha-ching. Once I'm done with my work and once I'm done with my studies, what do I do in my free time? I was not doing anything creatively, and I would just succumb to the fear of being rejected or not getting a response in time. And now I'm trying to shift that time or replace those kind of thoughts with more positive experiences of going outside,